Hey everybody, Pastor Aaron here, and as you know, the Forge Youth Group's study has gone online, and some of us worked through session 7 of Cold Case Christianity last week. That training post on Right Now Media is still available to access and work through for anyone that wants to do it, student or adult. But the important thing to keep in mind is you have to receive an invitation from me through Right Now Media to join that training post and be able to complete it properly. And so that means that your email address needs to be set up with Right Now Media, which I can help you with if it isn't. And any child in your home also needs to have an account with their own email address that I can send an invitation to. And so this is an individual kind of thing. And so if you still haven't connected with session 7, let me know and I'll get you set up however I can. We're doing session 8 this week, and that concludes Cold Case Christianity. And so I want to invite you again to join this final session of our study in learning how to make a case for articulately explaining and defending the Christian faith. And it's been a really great study for our youth group so far. Looking forward to the conclusion here this week. I also want to give you a glimpse of our study beginning next week. It's going to be in Psalm 23, and we're going to be joined by Pastor Matt Chandler. And so here's a little teaser for that. And encourage you again, if you want to get set up on Right Now Media, let me know. If you want to be doing these training posts with us, let me know that too, and we'll make sure you get set up accordingly, okay? I'm looking forward to the conclusion of Cold Case Christianity and really looking forward to jumping into Psalm 23 with Pastor Matt Chandler next week. And here's a glimpse of that right now, and we'll connect with you again here down the road.
David succeeded in ways unimaginable to most of us, but he also endured horrific heartbreak. Out of the heart of David comes this phrase, "The Lord is my shepherd, and I shall not want." What we have in this passage is a picture of the Christian life. The rest that you so desperately long for will not be found in vacation. It will not be found in a new Netflix series. True rest, rest for the soul, is found as we listen to the Good Shepherd and he leads us to green pastures and living water. I am not a stranger to loss. I am not a stranger to hurt. I'm not a stranger to having a doctor sit across from me and tell me I'll be dead in a couple of years. And so the promise we get here is not a life without pain. It's that he is with you in this valley. It doesn't take God's people long to forget about God and choose our own path, our own way. The good news of Psalm 23 is that when we surrender our life to Christ, when we say yes and we become believers, we have been given the righteousness of Christ. We've been placed on the path of righteousness. What God's bringing is not misery, it's not begrudging submission, it's goodness. That God's big plan for your life is goodness. There are few things that fire up the heart of King David like the idea of being in the presence of God, our Creator. We were created for that. There's goodness and mercy for the sinner, the struggler, the weary, and we're invited into the presence of God.